Let's go. What up, Raider Nation? We're actually on time today.
Yes, sir.
We
live.
What?
We live right now.
Baby's on time. Those on time.
Game's on time.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
on time, dog. Oh no.
I'm here in spirit for the first 20 minutes.
He said I'm here in spirit.
We got a jam with.
Yeah.
He said I'm in jam.
What's up, fellas?
I was cracking. Chilling, you know.
And trying to get it set up so we be live. On IG.
Sir, a day closer to our cap. Day closer to cap.
Yep.
Finally figured that out after fucking 2-3 years, huh?
No, I got it though this time.
We're trying to go live. We're trying to go live on IG for about 2 years already.
Bro, we were live last week. Oh, there he is. We're live. Aha, shut up. We're live.
Our channel's moving up in the world, bro. We're on IG now, shit. Next thing you know, we're gonna be on.
Relax, my guy.
We're gonna be on Rumble and fucking
Rumble. What's Rumble?
Twitch.
I have no idea what Rumble is.
Twitch, Switch,
You Twitch?
OnlyFans, whatever the fuck you want.
OnlyFans. I'll do some OnlyFans, bro. I'll do some.
Lo already has an OnlyFans, fucking.
Called OnlyPans, bro, for my fat ass.
OnlyFans.
OnlyPans, bro. OnlyPans.
OnlyFans.
Hey, the other day, this morning I was at the gym, right? And I was talking to my mom, right? We were bullshitting. She had texted me early. She's like, "Where you at?" I said, "I'm going to the gym." She's like, "Where at?" And I was like, "You know the McDonald's right there next to the Little Caesars?" I started giving her fat boy directions. I was like, "That's fat people directions." Bro. But it's like
you only know directions by the fast food places.
By the fast food places, you know what that Robert Tito is? Nah, right there behind the KFC. That's my
the Popeyes right there.
Oh, the Popeyes right there, yeah. And then afterwards I go Home Depot. Okay, yeah.
You're a fool, dog.
Shout out to everybody in the building, man. What up? Welcome to RaiderNationLive. I'm What Up Low. Got Coach Gravy, got Renegade 420 in the building.
What's the word? Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you guys. We're actually on time. If we do it more consistent, then you guys show up at the right time. That's crazy. Especially Gravy, bro. Gravy.
I was on first, bro.
Yeah, Gravy was on first. I ain't gonna lie. He was
always.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta let the people know that I'm on there waiting, and I could go on all by myself.
But you should, bro. You should, man. I would be mad at you going all by yourself.
I'll get over. You know what? These two are late again, so I'll start without them. You know what's up, this and that.
This is stupid. All right, man. Thank you guys for pulling up, man. It's the RaiderNationLive. Yeah, this is a Thursday night show. We're gonna get into the chat and then we're gonna talk about some shit. I think Davante Adams was on Club Shay Shay, and I think he was kind of talking to Gravy. I don't know if you guys.
Yeah, I think he was talking to Gravy, though.
He was talking directly to Gravy. I think he said Gravy and then said saying stuff. But when you get to the chat, man, we'll get into it, man. Be thankful for what you. We always say around these parts. Be thankful for what you do, got what you don't.
I still ain't watched that.
Yeah, I know you don't want to watch it. I'm gonna clip it up for you. I'm gonna find.
Well, you just tell me what he says. Why do I say?
You're gonna disagree with it. I need you to hear from your own. Yeah, let me get to the chat.
Okay, get to the chat.
All right. Benio, what's up, bro? Salute to you, man. Cheetah, what's going on, bro? Salute to you, man. Hopefully you're having a good one. Billy Davis in the building. Penny is showing love. Who else in the building? 2 Cents in the building. His Stick Steppers in the building. What's up, guys? Hopefully you're good. Only Steppers in the building. DeMarcus Webb, what up, bro? So hopefully you're having a good one. Webb in the building. Who else here? Who else? Billy Davis, Miguel Rodriguez. Miguel, what up? Getting close to the football season. That's why. Let's go. Yep. And then we're caught up. Shit, that was quick. Wild Turkey in the building. Terrence in the building. Shout out to Turkey, man. So yeah, let them know. Yeah, it was worth the watch, Terrence. No, man, for real. So
I think they're barely they're coming in. They're pouring in right now, in the chat because they're not used to us being on time now.
Yeah, they're like, they're gonna be like 10 minutes late.
What? Watch in 10 minutes. There's gonna be a flash of people coming up.
Yeah, for real. It's gonna be like just like fucking 50 people show up.
Yeah,
you should put 8:10. You should put 8:10, and we start at 8. We start at 8.
No, because then you're gonna try to push it to like 10:30, and then by the time you know it, we're here at 11 o'clock. I'm falling asleep. Gabe can't even put words together because he's so high. Like, yeah, bro, you can't do it, bro. And then
These games was high. I'm old, so I fall asleep anywhere. But you
what do you mean?
You chilling.
I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I'm going through the chat. I'm bringing that up. Having to keep you like on your toes, bro. You know how hard it is to keep you on your toes, bro. Like it's hard, bro. It's hard. You're old. I got to keep you pepped up. I got to piss you off so you get that old man fucking strength. You're like,
what's up with that? What's up with Shay? What's up with Gabe?
He was basically just talking about because they asked him about the quarterback situation, and then he just basically puts it into perspective. He's just like saying, "Shit, look at my first 2 years in the league. My first year was dog shit. Like according to his standard or whatever. Like he was a second round pick. He didn't do good. You know what I mean? And he just says like I understand like what was last year or whatever like that, but he's like if you're basing like on last year or something like that, then you just have to be watching like he also says that like they're not behind the scenes. They're not behind. They're not in training camp and he was just basically saying AOC looked like a dog, man. He looks like he's ready. And he looked like he has a bunch of improvement. Looked like he's been putting in the work. And it just I just like to hear that out of him when because like that's the one guy that you want to endorse you because that's gonna be the guy catching the fucking ball.
Yeah, he was basically saying like his Shay was like, listen here, Davante. No, fucked up. That's
and he really didn't really talk about Minshew too much, dog. Like he only really was like kind of bigging up fucking AOC.
Yeah,
he mentioned a little bit, but it was more AOC, like more confident. Sounds like he has a lot more confidence in AOC.
Yeah, he was basically stating that like with AOC coming in or whatever, whatnot, like the way he stated it was like AOC came in with Jimmy G going down, that system was meant for Tom Brady. That whole system right there that Josh McDaniels implemented and stuff like that, you know what I mean, was meant for Tom Brady. He goes, and this guy comes in as a rookie. He goes, Jimmy basically had like kind of some familiarity with that. For him to come in, get sacked 6 times, what I've been saying this whole time, get sacked 6 times by the same fucking guy over and over and over, come in while Jimmy G is hurt and have to fucking sit back and almost won the game. He goes, bro, that just told me a lot about him. He goes, he was calm, he was poised, took his hits, did everything like that, bro. Like that's everything that I've been saying that you've been pushing back on. DA was backing that, bro. So it was dope, bro. Like, I mean, he talked about Fresno State, talked about how he got here and everything like that. Then they're pretty much the way he had asked him. He's like, you went from Aaron Rodgers, and then he could have stayed with Jordan Love, but he even stated why he left. It wasn't even about the money. It wasn't about that. It was about the disrespect, about like how they didn't pay him. Hey, I know this is coming up.
A year before his contract came up, he went to them and be like, "Hey, look, I want to help the team out. I want to be like, because this is what the generational players are doing anyway. You know what I mean? You extend them a year early, you give them guaranteed money, on the back end or whatever like that, and you're helping out the club in the short run. You know what I mean? And the fucking Packers turned around and said, this is what they had him worth at, and he said that shit was laughable. He fucking laughed. He basically laughed inside, but didn't like let them see anything. He didn't let them see any like that he was sad or like that he was fucking upset about it. He said that he went to work like any other day the next day, and he just had it in the back of his mind that he wasn't going to. He knew he wasn't going to really return to Green Bay because they almost offered him the same amount of money at the end of the year, but he was already had that shit in the back of his mind like. He ain't going back to Green Bay. And when they asked him about the Green Bay shit with Josh Jacobs trying to recruit him over there, he said, "Man, like he basically said without saying fuck no, because it sounded like that's what he wanted to say, fuck no." He said, "I'll never say never, but that part of my life is done. That chapter in his career is done." Yeah. He ain't going back to. He ain't uprooting his family. He said at this point of his life, the shit that's more important to him is his family, dog. So like, there's no way, like, the shit that he said that got him the most sad is that fucking after Halloween, basically his daughter can't even go play outside in fucking Green Bay or in one of those cold cities. Like, she has to stay inside. Like, he has a picture of his daughter just in the window, you know what I mean, just staring out the window because it's so fucking cold outside. And he said over here in Vegas on Christmas Eve you could be playing outside. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like he just says that, and that's the most important thing to him right now. So he ain't going anywhere. And just the shit that he said about, you know, the quarterback stuff and how he believes in this team. And how he believes in this team. You know what I mean? Just how he believes in this team too, though, you can tell. But I won't rule out though that like what I said the other day, like if we start off like shit or whatever, like and I just don't think that that's gonna happen. That's why I'm easily say it. Like before, I would be like even not want to jinx myself into saying it, but I just think like if we start like shit, dog, like I just think that he would be in his right, like in you know, in his right to be like, hey man,
thank you,
like can we do something? You know what I mean? If you guys can you know, maybe ship me out of here and get something in return for me or something like that. Let's work together. Then I wouldn't mind, dog. But at this point right now, I don't see that shit happening at all.
Yeah. Like another thing too that I took away from it is that like he wants to be a Raider, bro. That's bottom line what it comes down to. He says he can't control whatever happens. He doesn't want to go nowhere. All the bullshit that they're saying and stuff like that, it's just fluff. They just have nothing else to say. They just want to talk bad about the Raiders. Like, you know what I mean? He wants to be here. He wants to be that leader. That's exactly what I was saying. I know he doesn't want to go nowhere. It's just shit just to fucking put his name out there. Just, I mean, it's good. There's good and bad press. You know what I'm saying? This is kind of getting the wheels turning. He also said something about the whole he kind of like subliminally said it. He was like, well, Aaron Rodgers, if we meet up somewhere else, you know what I mean? Kind of like not there. I'm not going to the fucking New York, because New York is basically the same thing like fucking Wisconsin, almost in a sense. You know what I mean? It's where it's like, yeah, but I'm just saying though, it's like he's not going to do anything like that. If he meets up with them later, then it's going to be later on somewhere else, fucking like somewhere nice, like maybe the Niners or some shit like that. But I don't see him going anywhere like that. I
want to see him playing for the 49ers, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Have a good career over here. You got to take care of the dude.
He's in the building. What up? What up? He says, who wants to stay on the team that's going to suck and have his family watch that mess? Unfazed, are you a fucking Raiders fan?
Yeah. Well, obviously him, because that's exactly what he said. Obviously he does, because I mean that's exactly what he said. You know what I mean? So I mean,
or are you talking about Green Bay? You might be talking about Green Bay, bro. Hopefully talking about Green Bay.
No, Green Bay made the playoffs last year and fucking destroyed Dallas at home and fucking.
Oh yeah,
anytime. You can imagine. You can imagine what DA was. But it was 2 years ago, bro. You know. But...
I kind of said it's the beginning though, dog. Like I just thought it was a bunch about nothing. He's just he's a viral thing right now about, you know, the shit, the video that from the Netflix thing and all of that shit. But I just kind of, I've always kind of thought, you know, like he's one of the leaders on this team that's kind of, you know, him and Max have been the kind of guys that like the outspoken guys, even in this off season, the guys to endorse AP and shit. I don't see them fucking turning their back on him or like, and I wouldn't even say just turning their back on him, because like I said, they're great players. They could ask for a trade whatever the fuck they want. Like they're great players. They could do whatever the fuck they want. But I just don't see them as those type of dudes. You know what I mean? So that's why I never really thought anything about when they were saying this shit. Like there's some guys who will run with it, like certain pages, certain fucking content creators that already had a fucking DA and a fucking Jets uniform and shit like that. But bro, that's just for people to click on their shit, dog. You know what I mean? That's all it is.
Shout out James Johnson. Everybody, buy your season tickets. Now Tay's in his ninth his way to get his ring. Our organization is thriving well. That alone, I have so much belief in this team that we might actually succeed. Yeah, he actually said that too. DeMarcus Webb says right here, honest question, why does Why does Raider Nation every year allow the media to rile us up about rumors? Feels like every offseason we're arguing about who's a real Raider and who ain't shit. It's exhausting. Bro, DeMarc, Webb, bro, we be doing this shit. That's why we're trying to cover this shit to be like, no, this is bullshit. Yeah.
I don't really dislike nobody on this team. The only one that, and I don't even really dislike him, I just don't like the draft pick so high, is Glaze. That's the only guy I can think about on this team that I would just, not that I don't like him, I just thought that it was a very high draft pick for that caliber of player, but that's it.
Now you know why. This is why I come into this show.
Jesus, here we go.
This is the reason why I'm in this. We didn't hear. I love DA. I love DA as a Raider. If O'Connell is our quarterback, then I don't got a choice but to bitch about what he does. Or I'm gonna give him his props too. I gave him his props. All you guys know that. But the thing is, DA was pumping up Garoppolo, bro. He was pumping up Garoppolo, bro. So what makes you believe this dude now? He has to, bro.
Yeah, but he never seen Garoppolo in camp. Remember camp? Garoppolo didn't never play in camp.
Then why pump him up? Why not say that? I haven't got a ball from him. I don't know what's gonna happen.
But he has, but this time he has done it with actually AOC throwing to him.
Yeah, but let me tell you this. That trips my mind out, saying he's telling this dude he never caught a ball from and training camp or OTAs or anything, a preseason game, nothing till game one.
Okay,
you were praising him. You were praising him, saying he got good touch on the ball, this and that.
Because win.
No. But what I mean is, I think it's different type of compliment. What I think is DA was the way he was bringing up fucking Jimmy G was that his history said that he had, like, he was a winner. His history said that, that he made some good throws and good throws. That's what he was going off of. You know what I mean? What he had seen on tape or, at times or whatever like that, because he really couldn't say, like, there's no way in hell. And nobody's like, and everybody here or every Raider fan or everybody that just watches football knows this guy's never caught a football from him. So he's basically going just off of video or his track record or something like that.
Then don't say nothing at all, bro. Don't say nothing at all. Said I haven't got a ball from him. I don't know what to expect from the guy. But Aiden's doing a good job. That he should have said that last year. But now he's pumping up this dude.
Aiden was holding a flip up.
Yeah, but when he came, we see him throwing his touchdown. We see him throwing his helmet down twice, saying he's gonna get picked.
What was that with Aiden?
One game was, and the other game wasn't. The one when he was saying he's gonna get killed out here, he's been hit so many times. That was Garoppolo.
Right, and then the other one, we threw the helmet down again.
He was just pissed off. That was
because it was Garoppolo.
No, both games wasn't Garoppolo. One game was with
Brady.
I think one game
it was Garoppolo because he overthrew him when he was wide open, bro. Both of those were fucking Garoppolo, bro.
That wasn't the time when he threw his helmet on the ground. The other time was a Minnesota game.
Gravy. It was. Did you watch the whole receivers thing?
I seen the receivers and I seen Minnesota players walk right by him. So it had to be the Minnesota game.
It wasn't. It was when Garoppolo overthrew it. It was, trust me.
So he did both of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. He praised them in the beginning. Maybe he's doing that now. What DA needs
praised them.
What DA needs to do now.
You're not hearing what Gabe just told you. What Gabe just said now.
I heard what Gabe said.
Okay, but then
what DA needs to do right now is to just be quiet and play. And let this young kid, supposedly develop into a what you guys think he's gonna be.
But why would he be quiet though?
Yeah.
No, but I mean, not overexert himself, saying, "Oh," because the way what DA's saying, Gabe, what DA's saying.
They didn't even ask specific about Aiden O'Connell though. They asked about
100 things. We put 100 more pounds.
They asked about the quarterback situation. They didn't ask about specifically AOC. He made a point to bring up AOC, but they asked about the quarterback situation, not specifically about AOC. He could have said that about Minshew.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna do that about Minshew because the AFC's gonna start because the coach said, the offensive coordinator said, everybody said.
Pros.
I don't even think he really has a choice in it. But
I'm just saying,
when he does this, right?
You got what up?
I understand what he's saying about O'Connell. Okay, he's doing what he has to do to improve his game, right? But when he said, when a player like that says something in an interview, and Raider fans, they throw 100,000 pounds on it. You know what I mean? That's what we do. So all of us said, "Oh, Aiden's starting. Aiden's a franchise quarterback."
Nobody said that.
There's this and that.
Nobody said that. But see,
he's gonna throw for 5,000 yards. He's gonna do all this shit.
No, relax, killer. We didn't say that shit. What we're looking at right now is everybody's going back.
Just remember what you're saying right now, and remember what you're saying right now.
Listen, everybody's going back and forth. Who's gonna start? Who's gonna start? All we're saying is that DA backed up AOC. That's all we're fucking saying.
And it sounds like DA. It just sounds like DA is endorsing him. That's it.
Yeah, that's all it is.
That sounds good. That's good.
Yeah, he's not.
Then,
we're also.
Why not? Then why not endorse the guy that should be starting?
But that just in his eyes, it doesn't seem that way.
Yeah.
And that's what he said too. What do you base off that he can't start? What, like he basically said that. What is this media people? What are the media people or whatever? What do they base AOC that he can't start? Yeah. They have not been seeing the work he's been putting in or anything like that. So it's like it's just like if they were to quit on me after the first, he said, if they would have quit on me after the first year, I would have been out of the league already.
Yeah, very true. Because he didn't do shit his first year, not even his second year. And he's also stated that he's like, bro, he goes, we got a lot of work to do. He goes, I don't know if we're Super Bowl bound because we got a lot of work to do. So the thing is, though, what it is that this whole trade scenario that everyone's throwing up there is that like he wants to be here, he wants to put in the work, and he wants to do it from ground up. Another thing is too, he was saying that a lot of people were saying that like he couldn't be anything, he couldn't be DA without Rodgers, which was a fucking lie.
Yeah, he said that himself. So then why did I come to Vegas and my first year had one of my best year?
Yeah. Equally
to my best year in Vegas. And my year in Vegas was equal to the best year in Green Bay. Any year in Green Bay is year in Vegas.
And what's the difference of having a Hall of Fame fucking quarterback when you fucking only went to one Super Bowl that whole fucking time? Now the thing is, though, if you want to build something and have your legacy be like, damn, he is that fucking dude. You know what I'm saying? And come in with a fucking fourth rounder and actually do something and get to the playoffs, bro. It doesn't matter if we lose in the playoffs. As long as we get there, bro, that's a fucking growth.
And that matters to me.
No.
It matters to me.
You're saying that AOC is not a Super Bowl starting quarterback. And I agree with you on that. Okay? At this point, what we have seen, no. But yet at the same time, he went all the way to the NFC Championships twice and fucking got cooked with the Hall of Fame quarterback. So who gives a fuck? You see what I'm saying?
Do I want us to win the Super Bowl? Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Why can't Aiden O'Connell take us to the Super Bowl?
No, I'm not saying he can't. What I'm saying is that
I never said he can't take us to the Super Bowl.
What I'm saying
I just said
I'm not going to be.
What I question is that you're saying that I'm saying O'Connell sucks, dude. I'm not saying O'Connell sucks. I've never said that. You know, I've never said that. I like the dude when he came out of college. But there are instances. I'm sure. You better be sure. You go back as far as you want.
Okay, but you said that we're gonna have a fucking we're only gonna win 6 games with.
I never said we're gonna win 6 games. I just have my picks the last fucking draft that we went 11-5.
Right, but what we did, remember, we did at the beginning of that. We said if AOC starts. I mean, if we said that we said make these picks with who you think is going to be the quarterback, and you said with Minshew. So what would that same record be if AOC is the starter? Would you have the same wins?
Maybe 1 less, 2 less.
Okay.
You still could be hitting in the playoffs.
Okay.
But I never doubt a player, bro. You know, I coach football. I never doubt a player. A player could be a little boy, and then mid-season, bam, the light bulb goes off in his head, and then he's a monster right after. I've seen it happen thousands of times. So maybe this dude might get it, but he's learning a new offense. He has a new offensive coordinator. Just what I'm saying is that our expectations on what people think it's gonna be, it has to be. It's gonna be mind blowing if this kid does that. You know what I mean? We're gonna be going insane if O'Connell's a 5,000 yard passer with 30 touchdowns. We're gonna be going, what the fuck? We got the next coming of this, coming of that. That's the way we are.
Not me.
We haven't even seen the dude pop out yet, man. You know, he's still developing. He's still developing in my eyes. Everybody says, well, shit, give him 3 years now. Give him 4. How many years are we going to give somebody till they pop? And he's ready to go.
That's the thing, though. So it's like, it's not that he's going to pop, bro, but it's like, I have faith in him. You know what I'm saying? It's I just have faith in my quarterback, bro. Like, either quarterback.
You're going like this. You're going mid.
I'm not going, bro. If you can go back, and I said, don't be surprised if we start AOC, and I wasn't even mad at it, bro. I wasn't even upset with it because I told you guys, and I've said this numerous fucking times, it's going to be too much of a reach to go get those guys. And we're not going to do that, especially with Telesco's fucking history. But all it is that, like, if this kid can turn around and flip it up, do whatever he needs to do, learn this offense, hand the ball off, fucking call good plays, audible out of some shit, get some good passing to get the ball into our fucking playmakers' hands, bro, what are we talking about? I don't care if he gets 5,000 yards, bro. If he gets 3,800 and fucking, you know, like, throws under fucking 12 interceptions and fucking 30 touchdowns. Cool. Like, I'm not tripping. Like, as long as he can put up all those numbers. Bro, Jameis Winston put up 5,000 fucking yards in one season and had a losing season, bro. And it had fucking 30 interceptions and 30 touchdowns, bro. Remember we're talking about that? So numbers can be diluted. It can be dismissive in a sense. So you can have all these numbers and still lose. Even DA said that same shit. So we got to look at it like, is he going to be the right player to get? All he needs to do is get the ball in our playmakers' hands. That's it. And it seems it is harder than just me just saying that's it. But see, Gardner Minshew is going to do the same shit. Then he's going to get cute with it and he's going to give up the ball. As long as whoever's our quarterback, even if fucking Anthony Brown's our quarterback, as long as he doesn't give up the ball and get some first downs, bro. Who gives a shit? There's a big old argument about Justin Fields, right?
Hey,
Justin Fields and Lamar Jackson.
Keep going. What's this infatuation with Brown? You want him to start, don't you? Secretly, I know you want him to start.
Really, he wants to say, you know, when Brown starts.
It's like this is comic shit.
Yeah, I feel it like a joke.
Because if Lowe goes out the way to look up the dude's stats and brings up preseason games and said he has a pretty good arm, he moves the ball, all this.
He likes that, bro. Relax. Let him go off a preseason Warriors, man. Relax.
Because right off the bat, Anthony Brown's a better athlete than both of them. It probably has a better arm. It probably has a better arm.
He was in the race for Heisman Trophy, bro. And he came from a good system, too. So, you know. The Oregon quarterbacks are pretty good. Pretty good. No, but look numbers can be misconstrued, right? Everyone talks shit. Like, I seen Shady and fucking what's the name talking about Justin Fields. Justin Fields has more rushing yards, less interceptions, and same amount of fucking touchdown passes as MVP Lamar Jackson. But Lamar Jackson has won more games. How is that fucking possible? Numbers can be misconstrued. I don't care about the numbers. The less he gives up the ball, and the more points he can get the ball into our playmakers' hands, bro, that's all he needs to do. He doesn't. You even said it, Gravy. Man, why can't we just have a guy that just average? If we have an average guy that doesn't give up the fucking ball, we will be so much further ahead than anybody. And that's all Aiden O'Connell's going to do is be average. That's all we need him to do. We don't need him to be fucking Mahomes or anything like that. All he needs to do is get the ball in his fucking hands, bro. In the player maker.
I wouldn't mind one of those. I wouldn't mind one of those, though. Go ahead, Gabe.
No, I was just saying like something that he kind of iterated too, like yesterday too, in the interview, dog, is that I think this offense is going to be a lot more, try to be a lot more explosive in certain areas, because that's one of the questions he said, that they were sitting down together and they asked, like they were all asking each other, like what did we need to do to make like that, like this was last year, what the offense better, but because the offense, he said, there was, like you said earlier, it was made for Tom Brady, dog. Tom Brady could keep a drive alive, you know, for 15, 20 plays, and he's going to give you think and dunk, right? Because he has all of that shit. And you have to be perfect in that offense, you know what I mean? Because one little move, two bad downs or a penalty and shit like that, you're behind the sticks right then and there, dog. And you can get 3-4 first downs and you still have to punt the ball. Mm-hmm. So that's what DA was trying to kind of allude to, that this offense is going to be different. You know what I mean? This offense is going to try to take some chances down the field to where you don't have to keep driving it down the field, where you're opening yourself to more mistakes, to more possible mistakes. Yeah, I know a deep ball can maybe do that too, but you got the receivers to actually go try to do that. You know what I mean? And maybe it could be one-on-one, like a Trey Tucker, try to make him go long or something like that. You know, use them in this offense. A Bowers, you know what I mean, down the seam or something like that. Even Tay Adams, you know what I mean? You can see that he's always been known to go up and grab that at the high point. You know what I mean? So that this type of offense, just by that little bit of soundbite, dog, just like hearing that type of shit kind of excites me too, because it is true, dog. Like that offense has always been like that. Like Josh McDaniels, they had a lot of fucking, don't get me wrong, they had a lot of fucking success in New England, dog, with that offense, but it was that type of offense. It was a 10 to 15, 20 play. They were trying to keep drives alive, and Brady was just a master at that. He was going to get that shit done. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And it was, but I think this offense is going to be a little bit more opened up.
One of the things that I did like about what DA said, and I think this was where along the lines he kind of was saying, like, lightweight fuck McDaniels, because that system was meant for that. And when Carr was actually running that system, he goes, I got more long balls in the system that I wasn't supposed to. So that means that they're like saying, fuck this play, man. I'm going to go over the top of this motherfucker. Like, we're not going to do all this little, you know, like, oh, go into the 7th-yard line and then make a, you know, do your cut there and then come back in. No, he's like, fuck that. You know what I mean? Carr's like, fuck that, run that shit. And I think that's why I kind of pushed him out. You know what I mean? Lightweight. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that his play wasn't bad, but also another thing that he has stated was that a lot of the games that they lost that year were lost by fucking less than 3 points. Like 6 games were lost by less than 3 points. 1 point game, whatever, whatnot, is what it is. So that's a team fucking loss regardless. But I mean, going into this, another thing he said too is that this offense is suitable for him. Diaz like, shit, man, I got this. So him can turn around and tell, hey, Myers, Mayer, you know what I mean? Bowers, do this. Hey, you know, he can fucking direct. And that's what they want him there for, more of a leader type shit. So if you're turning around having one of the best guys that's played the fucking receiver position, sitting there telling his quarterback where he wants, how he wants it, and telling the other guys how to run routes in this system, you're telling me it's not going to work? It's crazy not to think that, bro. It's crazy not to think that. I'm excited, bro. Like, see that? I hate when the ESPNs and all that bullshit, and they're saying this and possibly this motherfucker, and then you get Bleacher Report and fucking Twins Times City, whatever, saying that, oh, fuck them, bro. You hear it from the player's mouth, bro.
This is one thing that kind of stood out. This is one thing that kind of stood out to me. He said Josh McDaniels was more interested in winning the game a certain way than any way.
Yeah.
I mean, he was more worried about winning a game a certain way, his style, than just win, baby. Like our model.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that was a big thing too. That's why sometimes you would see 1 target, 2 targets to fucking Adams in the first half and shit like that, because he wanted to do it his way.
Yeah. Not the way to.
That should never happen again. That should never happen again.
Yeah. I don't think it will ever.
And the thing is, you know what I would rather hear, bro? You know what? You know, DA and O'Connell, they had a great season together. I want to hear what Jacoby Myers has to say, because O'Connell and Jacoby Myers had a great connection. Mm-hmm. when their connection was just as or good or better than him and DA's. DA's just a well-known player. I want to hear what Myers has to say. You know, he's probably low key, probably don't, in that. I thought that was DA, but he's promoting this Netflix thing, so he's everywhere right now. But
everywhere, yeah.
You know, I don't. Right now, I just want to see. I want to see what kind of product you put on the field, bro. And I don't want to hear no fucking excuses.
Crazy dog. Two Raiders right now are viral, dog. Like, and one for Adams, because of all of that shit. And then you got Max Crosby, who's fucking being viral for tweeting out support to Donald Trump.
Oh, I didn't even see nothing about.
They're supposedly saying that he lost like thousands of followers and all of that shit. I mean, people gotta be able to separate shit, man. Like, if that's not your cup of tea, if you don't like the dude, don't like the dude. But I mean, Raider fans, come on, bro.
Got nothing to do with football. Got nothing to do with fucking football.
His political views shouldn't matter to you. You know what I mean? So it's like, watch the fucking game.
You say the football season's gonna be on when we vote. So we'll see.
So he did lose a lot of people because of, and I mean, look,
supposedly that's the news around town.
That's their view, bro. That's their view. So people are like that.
You're not real Raider fans, but you know what I mean. There's a select few.
I really do not want to talk politics on this, man.
No.
Like, hey,
don't belong in football. Don't belong in football.
Look, you guys can back whoever you guys want. I think they're both fucking idiots, respectfully. You're telling me that there's billions of people in the United States and nobody else besides these two old guys? Okay, cool, I got you.
Mr. Beast.
Yeah, shit.
I'd rather have the Rock. I'd rather have the Rock. At least he play some football and shit.
Yeah, bro. You know what I mean? At least you know what I mean. Like, at least he'll look good doing it. You know what I'm saying? Look, no politics on this show, bro. If Max,
you don't have to get.
Now, if it's some other shit, like some grapes and some other stuff like that, bro, like, fuck you. We ain't fuck with you on some other shit like that. For real. But, like, as far as politics is concerned, this is football. It's simple. We shouldn't be putting politics into this. This is just, we want our team to win and everybody else fucking lose. That's kind of like the way I want it.
Raider Paul, what me and you was talking about last night.
Well, Randy Moss needs to shut the fuck up too. That motherfucker is dog shit with the Raiders, and then he goes to the Patriots and catches 50 touchdowns with no ring. Thank you. So So like,
ring chasing with no rings. Huh? How do you go chasing with no rings and end up with no rings?
That's like
I'm just saying, Raider Paul. Either I know you're an older cat, but if you didn't see Randy Moss at his prime, when he did drop down. It wasn't a drop down by that much.
There you go. AP for president.
He's the best receiver in the NFL ever, in my eyes. He did shit Randy Moss is the best receiver in my eyes ever.
Yeah, I mean, he is a good receiver, bro, but 0 rings, bro. He might as well play for the fucking Chargers his whole career.
Look at Megatron. What's Megatron on your list?
Megatron is kind of high on my list, bro. Like, I'm a little bit old school. I'm in that middle range right there. So for me, a lot of it goes with, like, I mean, Tim Brown for me, bro. Like, that's one of the guys that I like. He's not the most flashiest, whatever or not, but he was consistent.
He ain't got no Super Bowl.
He ain't got no Super. I didn't say anything about that. Yeah. You're asking me who my favorite receivers are.
Well, I just asked you Megatron's on your list, but there's a bunch of them now. You can do
Megatron's my top 10. Randy Moss is up there. You know what I mean? Who else is up there? There's a couple other guys.
My favorite receiver of all time, Tim Brown. The best receiver I think of all time. I mean, by the numbers, Jerry, but looking at him, watching him play, because I actually saw a lot of him play. Larry Fitzgerald.
Fitz is a good one too. You know what I mean? There's a lot of guys, but I'm a true Raider fan. Like, I watch other receivers now and stuff like that. Cool, but I'm going with the guys that I like. You know what I mean? So Brown, Rice. Brown, Rice, right there. There it is. You know what I'm saying?
Tim. But Tim was his own dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He had his own. When Jerry Rice came, Tim went to number 2.
Just like I told you, the Davante. Much respect to Davante Culpepper. He was good when he was younger, but he lasted a little bit too long in Minnesota. that I think he went to us after that, or Miami or something, then us. But it was just a total different type speed, length, jump balls. You didn't see Tim Brown get 50-50 balls. He got the ball and ran, and he was tough.
Yeah.
Much respect. Tim Brown's in my top 5. But as a football, as a lover of the game, Randy Moss takes it all.
Yeah, I mean,
Tim Brown's up there, bro. Tim Brown's up. So is Megatron. So is Larry Fitzgerald. There's other ones, that are in the Hall of Fame. Torrey Holt was good, bro.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Those cats,
a lot of receivers out there,
those cats from Indy that Peyton Manning had, bro. Those cats are bomb.
Marvin Harrison, yeah, that was another good dude, bro.
Reggie Wayne.
He wasn't a receiver, but Tony Gonzalez was fucking good too, bro. Like he
fucking Owens. People forget about
fucking T.O. Terrell Owens, or who's a Chad Ochocinco. That was another good one, bro. Like there's a lot of good receivers, bro. I'm not knocking nobody, but during those times and stuff like that, I focused on the Raiders. There was no fucking fantasy football, none of that shit. I didn't really give a fuck about anybody else. I just focused on the Raider players. So that's why my Raider players, you know what I mean? Man. You would hear Megatron, you hear these other players, but like once you started, fantasy football started coming around, I love Megatron, bro. I love this game, the way he played.
Megatron was different, huh?
Yeah, he was he's like the epitome of what people were looking for at a certain time. 6'5", fast, big as fuck.
4'3",
4'3", yeah, big. Like he was a prototypical guy, man. He was one of those rare like talents and shit like that. So a lot of people see that, but see now you're seeing the smaller receivers coming in. And Jamar Chase is only like 6'3".
Crazy though is that. What's crazy though is
faster than Megatron.
Randy Moss, but the thing is that Megatron was built like a tight end, like a linebacker tight end. Randy Moss was built like a twig. So like at that speed, I'll give up those 0.2 for that frame. You know what I mean? Like that shit is just...
He's up there. Megatron's up there. Top 5.
Yeah. I remember that one game against the Cowboys, dog. There was 3 dudes right there for a jump ball. He said, give me that shit.
Give me that shit. Yep.
What do you know? Guy almost 200 yards receiving with the concussion, bro. He don't even remember that he got. Was it against us?
No.
Wasn't it against us?
He got some plays.
I don't know. That dude was a baller.
He got a concussion, and he ended up balling out for 200 yards receiving. Don't remember not one catch.
I just don't like. I'm not gonna lie. I would probably agree with you about the Randy Moss. I just don't like saying he's the best. I don't like the dude. I don't like the dude.
Like saying Antonio Brown came to play for the Raiders for a little bit, and he was fucking great as Antonio Brown before he got to the Raiders. But
Antonio Brown would be 2 on my list if he would got his shit right.
Yeah, I mean, but he's still up there. He still put up a lot of numbers.
Fuck yeah, he's up there. Antonio Brown was a bad.
I'll say it too, bias or whatever you want to call it, but I just don't.
You have your feelings toward the guy, but just football in general, just say no more NFL game, just fantasy, and all those dudes you can pick receivers. You would get homeboy AB.
No, just for the hate of Randy Moss, and if they were together, I'm taking Megatron first.
Yeah, I would,
because it's not a big drop off. Remember, Megatron only played 10 years, man. You're
not gonna lose. You're not gonna lose if you have Randy Moss or Megatron. I mean, shit. You know what I mean?
They lost the Super Bowl.
I'm just saying in the fantasy football aspect. If we turn around and did some shit like that, yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Come on.
No,
but to the thing I want to hear the most, to go back. So we know you're talking about everybody else. We talk about our guys.
Yeah, let's talk about
that. I want to hear what.
That's the best fucking nickname, dog. That's the best nickname for a fucking receiver. That's like Megatron.
Megatron, yeah.
Hell yeah. I want to see his relationship with Jacoby Myers. But because I think that their relationship, that their camaraderie and their touch and the way that they were getting the ball around to each other. Shit, Jacoby had a great season, bro.
Mm-hmm.
People don't look at that we got a good number 2, a really good number 2. And for you guys to say no, or anybody to say that Jacoby Myers is trade bait or all this, unless you're getting another, 1B,
No,
That's
it's crazy how
Jacoby
they had like the top 10 receiving cores in the NFL, and we're not even nowhere near it.
Because we're older. We're older.
Yeah.
That's crazy though.
You know, number one is the Minnesota when they got Cincinnati guys. They're all young guys. They're getting ready to
crazy to me, dog.
Jacoby Myers on his third contract.
Jacoby Myers is
Jacoby's pretty young. Jacoby's pretty young. He's like 26, 27.
Is he younger than DA?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I thought they were pretty close to each other.
No, he's only been.
It's like Jacoby Myers been in the NFL forever.
He ended his rookie career with the was it his rookie contract with the Patriots. Now he's with us. It's like his 6th or 7th year, but he's like 27, 28 around there.
So right now, if you look at it, he had 4 seasons with New England, and then he also had his best year with New England was in 2021. He had 83 targets and 866. Only 2 touchdowns. But in 2023, he had fucking 71 receptions, 106 targets, 807, 8 touchdowns. I mean, bro, no fumbles, no losses.
That's what I mean. Like, and I don't care how old DA is, they still want to put him in the top 5. I mean, I know that's embarrassing as it is in itself because he ain't top. I mean, I get it. Some people want to put him in the top 5 because of all the other young guys, but I'm not dropping him out of the top 3, dog. There's no way. Like, he's just too good. Like, 1 year, and he still had fucking 1,300 yards and 8 touchdowns, and with the situation at DA, and they want to drop him, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, I don't get that. But when he's been so consistent, like, it's just they have him, and then they have a 27-year-old Jacoby Myers, who could be a number 1 on a lot of teams, and they don't even have us in like the conversation for like even in the top 10 for like best receiving course. It's just laughable. But that's what the media likes to do. You know what I mean? They like to rile up Raider Nation, but fuck it, we're gonna fucking send it right back to them. Fuck them.
So check this shit out. The first 4 seasons of Davante Adams' career, he had under 1,000 yards. 5th season had 18, had 13. Then after that, he has 10,000 yards, 95 touchdowns, and you know what I mean. And he's only fumbled the ball 6 times and lost it 3. So, you know what I mean. So
one of them was last year. He got hit hard. That was the reason why he threw his damn helmet, because he got popped like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
That ball flew up in the air. It wasn't in New England.
That's when he sprained his AC joint, like his shoulder joint. That's when
right here. So the only rankings that matter are the ones posted on the standings after week 18. Talk that shit, bro. You know about that. Vic says right here because we're the Raiders, we're never gonna get the love, even if we win a Super Bowl. They're going to say it was all momentum. Yeah, that's
hell
true.
No, we'll get it. We'll get it.
Raiders, Club. What up,
boy? We just gotta prove
it. What's up, Thor?
Because what we do is that we always make these criticisms that they do in the media. We make them right. We make them sound like they're correct by not getting a quarterback, by not getting a running back, by getting a tackle that nobody knows about, by getting, you know what I mean, by underachieving high-pick DBs, by making safeties linebackers in the Gruden day, you know, when Gruden was here, that they have a reason to talk that shit. We shouldn't take it as ourselves saying, well, dog, they're just picking on us. We've done that shit for them to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we went through coaches that said bad shit. Gruden ain't gonna lie. He said that. It's there. He said it. You know what I mean? So why are we pissed off? The NFL hates the Raiders because John Gruden said what he said on those emails. What can we get out of that? Nothing. Just but bad publicity. That's it. But we haven't done anything fucked up this year, but between ourselves, that we ain't happy with this quarterback situation. We're not happy with, or I'm not happy with the running back situation. Gabe doesn't think Glass is going to do good, or a high pick like that. I think Glass is going to be fine.
Glaze.
Glaze, whatever his name is. Glaze.
Fucking
I hope that doesn't stick. I hope you don't get hurt. That sticks.
We'll call him Donut.
Donut. That's Michael Guerrero call glazed donuts.
But,
We play Call of Duty Zero.
give them a reason. We
What up,
give them
bro?
a reason to talk shit. We give them a reason to rank us where we are, because something always happens, bro.
Yeah, I mean, something always does happen, and even they mentioned that too, like in that interview, like it's always something. You know what I mean? It was the drugs thing. You know, I watched the interview with Derek Carr today too. This morning I was listening to it. He was talking about the whole Raiders situation and shit like that too. But he basically said the same shit about us, bro. We're fucking one of the best fucking you know, like known, like you can't like. There's Raider fans everywhere, bro. We're just that, but it's just we just had bad luck, bro. So, I mean, bottom line, moving forward,
bad luck or
no, like not necessarily that, just bad games. I mean, he didn't say that. Kind of the way he stated it was kind of like yeah, like he didn't say it. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying it, but I'm looking at it. A lot of the shit that dude, when we would watch some games, bro, we'd be fucking winning, and we'd like, oh, we need to make this stop. A ball get tipped fucking 18 times, and then they'll catch it in the fucking end zone. It's fucking, you know, the block on against the Colts last year. You know what I mean? It's just bad plays happening at the wrong time, bro. But like right now, moving forward, bro, good shit. We're 0-0. We're not.
I'm gonna get you a glazed jersey again.
Hey, that's one like the fucking Kendrick song. That's one song that's gonna be perfect for us for like the fucking theme of the whole season. The theme for the whole season. Every other like, because what is our motto? There's 31 other teams, and then there's us. You know what I mean? That's what they said. You know what I mean? That's a perfect fucking song. They not like us, and that's it. None of these other fucking teams, they're not like us. Dog. It's silver and black for a reason. Like it's just. I think that these players are starting to get that shit now. Like they're starting to buy into that shit now, especially when they have a coach that kind of like symbolizes that shit. You know what I mean? That type of attitude. So I don't know, man. I just always kind of like try to look at, you know, little signs and shit like that and little writings on the wall. And right now, dog, the Raiders are a hot fucking topic everywhere. Either whether it's Max Crosby with the other shit, whether it's DA right now in this, whether it's, you know, just everything, dog, just everything with the Raiders, Mark Davis not having a baby and just like making that shit out a big deal. Like it's just the Raiders are a big thing right now, dog. When you see I see the writing on the wall, it's like the NFL is going to capitalize on this fucking popularity, momentum shit, dog, type shit. That I think that type of like just blatant bad calls just for like, you know, because there's a certain agenda to push during certain games or they want certain teams to win. I think that's going to start like kind of like simmering down against the Raiders, dog, just because of the simple fact that the Raiders are going to be a hot commodity, dog. They're a hot ticket. They're a hot ticket, and it's a popular thing right now. You know what I mean? So I just see it changing. I just see our fortunes changing, dog, for all of the reasons, for us getting better, for, you know, the coaching change. I think it's good to see us on TV, whether they're talking good or bad about us. Like they say, good, any publicity is good publicity, and the NFL is gonna see that shit, dog. And like they say, and you've heard this shit millions of times. The NFL don't like fucking with their bottom dollar, dog. So
yeah,
if the Raiders are making them any more money, they're going to see that shit.
So check this out, bro. Our defensive line just alone: Max Crosby, Christian Wilkinson, John Jenkins, Malcolm Kuntz, bro. Then our linebackers, we got Devon Diablo, Amari Burney. He's a little bit undersized, but I know Gabe likes him. We got Tommy Eckenberg, bro, coming out of fucking what is it, Ohio or Penn State? Where did he come from? Eckenberg. That's right behind Spillane. He's like a spitting image of Spillane. So there you go with he can turn around and play the strong linebacker or whatever. You know what I mean? Got Darian Butler and Luke Masterson, right? So we got guys, Jack Jones, bro. Like, bro, come on, dude. Like, we're good, man. We got Devonshire, fucking Jacorian Bennett, fucking Chris Smith, Trey Taylor, bro. Like, like, bro, come on, man. Like, we have a good fucking solid team that we can build off of, bro. I'm fucking excited for this shit, bro. I don't care what anybody says. I am, regardless, whatever.
I'm excited too. But that's what's so important. We start off fast and hard. Get people because ain't no one gonna talk about us. We're gonna be probably behind in the Chargers game. We're probably gonna be not supposed to win
I don't
that
see
game.
that. I don't.
It's fucking Harbaugh, bro. Just the fact that Harbaugh's their coach, we're gonna be underdogs in that game because it's a better coach. Watch, they're gonna be saying that shit. Better coaching, it matters. This and that.
No. They're already saying that shit. They're already saying that shit. That's
I
not.
haven't
That's
heard
not
that shit, but I know they're gonna be saying that. We smashed them. We smashed their ass, and then we go smash Baltimore at home. Then we get talked about. Then we go see. We was coming. We was coming. Now you can talk about us because we already knew
every person that has been trying to. Every person that has been trying to fucking like. Trying to predict the Raiders' win-loss record, they have us losing that first game.
Probably.
Yeah. And we're not. There's no way we're gonna lose that first game. Not with the shit that the fucking social media from the Chargers. They have that game circled, though. DA especially.
Mm-hmm. DA has that game when they always be circled. It's a division game.
But there's just a little bit added. Like you don't have to fucking mention any of that type of shit. You know what I mean? He mentioned that shit on himself. He said, "Okay, the fucking social media group for the Chargers want to fucking put me out there with the trash can right next to me. All right, we'll see." You know what I mean? They keep forgetting that the first time I seen them, I had 100 and something yards, a touchdown. Second time with 170 something yards, 2 touchdowns. So it's
they never stopped them. They never stopped them.
I just think he's gonna go out and ball that first game.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember the fucking move that he put on what's the name, bro? That had him completely going somewhere else, bro. Like he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go play basketball over here next door." Like he was going
a good corner. He did that, dude. That's a good.
Bro, yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's just fucking DA, bro. And then you got Bowers too, bro. You got fucking Bowers. And then come on, dog. Like, come on.
And then if you want to go deep, you got Trey.
You got what?
Trey Tucker. I've been hearing a lot of good shit.
That's another guy too. He got hands, bro.
Paul on that Minshew mania. He started up Minshew mania.
It's gonna be a good deep threat, dog, because he's gonna be the real guy to be able to open up the field for the tight ends. For Jacoby, for fucking, DA underneath, when you got that safety, having to help, especially if he starts off kind of quick. You know what I mean? If he gets a couple of those under his belts early in the season, teams are gonna have to start, respecting that to where you're gonna have to, like, if you see him running the seam, safeties are gonna have to go over there and help, and you're gonna leave everything underneath, kind of, you know what I mean? Somebody's gonna be open. You know what I mean? So it's like, Trey Tucker's going to be a big part of this offense. He might not get all the catches that you want him to get or anything like that, but moments are going to be what makes Trey Tucker valuable to us or not, dog. Certain moments. If he could catch those big, deep balls, like on certain plays where you have the defense kind of on their back heels, like, second down where second is short, where they're expecting maybe another run or something like that, or opening up the game on first down, like you start off in I form, but you fucking send him deep or something like that, dog. Where teams are gonna have to, if teams have to start respecting his speed and having to fucking send the extra safety over there, this offense is gonna be very good, dog.
Okay,
but you still got that quarterback that overthrew him, underthrew him, throwing him the ball again.
No, not that bad. So check this out. So Davante Adams, Michael Gallup, Christian Wilkerson, Jeff Foreman, don't know who Foreman is, Jacoby Myers, Jalen Guyton, Alex Bachman, and then Ramel Keaton. So those guys are probably going to be practice squad. Trey Tucker, DJ Turner. All that speed right there, bro, with Michael Gallup, fucking Guyton, and fucking DJ Turner. And, bro, you got Brock Bowers, Michael Mayers, Harrison Bryant, man. You know what I mean? But, like, that's going to be whoever. And then Zach Gentry, that's more of a blocking fucking tight end. But still, though, that just those 6 receivers, Gallup, Guyton, Turner, Tucker, Myers, Adams, bro, what are we talking about? You're telling me that AOC, that's a pretty accurate fucking thrower, or even Gardner Minshew at that point, they can't get one of these guys the ball? And you're telling me that defenses are going to be able to cover every single? No, there's no way.
They're open.
You put Tucker and Mayer out
there.
there.
It's not that easy, bro.
But it's not fucking that hard neither.
If you say so, it's tough. If you got 300-pound motherfuckers getting at you, and you don't want to move.
You're telling me 300-pound guys are fucking blocking receivers?
I'm talking about the defensive linemen.
Oh man, we're gonna be good. Cole Miller's doing his thing. Parham can go anywhere on those front three.
That's two
James,
guys.
They gave him time, bro. They gave him time. The only one that I'm a little worried about is Powers, because everyone's pumped up about it, but he is a little fucking injury prone. So, you know what I mean? So there's that. So, but dude, we're good, man.
The only one I'm worried about is our center.
He'll be all right.
Yeah, I seen that shit.
All I'm worried about.
I'm more worried about Mumford than I am James. To tell you the truth.
I like Mumford.
I like Mumford a lot too. I really, really do. It's just going in his third year, bro. He's
the type of guy that you can see the perfect, like, okay, yeah, and yeah, I will get, I get that you could be a little bit more patient with him because he was a 6th, 7th round pick, but he's the perfect type of guy. Like, if you're patient with some type of guys and you see the improvement, he's been getting better and better and better. Like, and if it happens to get even better this year, bro, dude just hasn't stopped getting any better. You know what I mean? Every year he's gotten more playing time. Finally started some games last year, and now it looks like he's going to be the starter for the season. So if he could just keep increasing on that shit, dog, like, he's going to be a very damn good player, dog. I think he could be a very good player because that's what you want to see in players. Like, you don't want him to hit it's cool to see a rookie come in ready and shit like that, but you don't want him to fucking hit his ceiling right away. Like, okay, yeah, he got 800 yards, so maybe next year he gets, 1,200 yards, 1,300 yards. But if he already hit his ceiling, then fuck, you know what I mean? Like, shit, bro, we got the best out of you in your rookie year. Like, what the hell? You know what I mean? So you kind of want to see that too. You want to see just not go backwards. You know what I mean? And that's one thing I have seen in Mumford. He just hasn't gone backwards.
Big Sacramento with the 12-5 spot.
12-5. I like 12-5. It's a strong possibility we can go 12-5. A couple of those games go our way. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that.
It was shit, and we really gained 3-0, bro. We would have been on the other side of that win. I wouldn't even talk about it. But the thing is, it's always in the back of my mind.
I knew you would. I knew you would too.
But the thing is, though, bro, it was just a breakdown. It was just a breakdown. Defense played well, obviously, if they only scored 3 points. Yeah. But that was the game that our defense got noticed, that got noticed and put notice to the NFL. Hey, we got our shit together.
But see, here's the thing. Here's the thing that I heard today, and I was, just doing whatever I was doing, and I watched the boys, busting with the boys. They had one of the offensive linemen from the Vikings on there, and they're talking about Joshua Dobbs, that he didn't really even know the offense.
Yeah.
He really didn't. Yeah, it was his first game.
He just got traded.
Yeah, no. Well, listen. Well, I'm just saying. He was like, what player do you think is like, one of the hardest players that a lot of people didn't talk about? And I forgot who the lineman was, but he was saying Dobbs. And I was like, okay. So he's saying that when he came in against, when he had to start and do whatever he had to do, he goes, Dobbs
got traded a couple weeks before. Yeah. And he started off hot. And then he went on a little slump. And then the coach, I remember that week, said, because he wasn't during that week, there was a whole fucking thing about who's gonna start this week. That was the week that the Vikings put that out on all the fucking channels were saying who's gonna start for the Vikings this week. Was it gonna be him or Dobbs? And then the coach said, we're gonna give the coach at the last second, I think on a Friday or the Saturday, said we're gonna give Dobbs one more chance. Yeah. And then when he gave that in the game that champ and he sucked, you know what I mean? And then he still played bad because it looks like by then defense caught up a little bit more to him when he was trying to do shit off the fly in the first couple games. Mm-hmm. But that's why they went to what's his name in the second half that game, because they wanted to go for him for one more game against the Raiders, but he just sucked so bad that they ended up fucking bringing in what's his name in the third quarter.
And I'm gonna say this again. I know you guys don't like it, but we had a call at halftime of that game, and both of you wanted Garoppolo to trot out in the second half.
Yeah, because you needed at that point. It's not about who was better. It's not even about who was better in that game. It was about just like kind of like
who could fucking score, who could get a field goal, who could get a field goal position.
Like what the Vikings did, dog, because I don't think what's his name probably better than Dobbs. You know what I mean? Player for player or something like that. You know what I mean? But I just think they went to him because they needed a change of pace. They needed a change of, you know, what the defense was looking at out there, like the way the ball was coming out of the hand, anything. You know what I mean? And that's the reason why I was like, fuck, we need to make a change. It's 0 fucking point. We couldn't even fucking pass the 50-yard line. You know what I mean? So it was just like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
So that's why we had that call at that halftime. But it's not because I wanted them to completely go away from AOC, but they needed a change in that game.
Yeah, but then also you got to remember that they were still working off of Josh McDaniel's system, and a lot of those yards and stuff like that was that dink and dunk that DA was talking about, that you talked about. You know what I mean? Like, well, you know, kind of like going into it, and that's what they had reference of what Aiden fucking knew. And then what's the name was trying to put it in, and then their defensive coordinator is a fucking beast. Their defense has always been top 10, top 15 for years, and that guy's been there for a while. I can't think of his name, but even when DA talked to me, he's like, "Yeah, I threw everything at you."
We just smashed 2 New York teams, bro. We took a trip to New York twice and we smashed them. Okay, what happened?
But listen,
what happened when we went to our house? He got beat like that. What was it?
He didn't get beat, bro. Like, it was fucking neck and neck. It was nobody scored in that game to the fourth quarter.
Neck, bro. That was just ugly football.
Gravy. Did they score 3 points at the beginning of the game and we couldn't score at all? No, they scored at the last fucking at the end, bro. And then to top it all off, fucking bro, like there was like a fumble from fucking Renfro that's not even on our roster, bro. So regardless of whatever,
that was a for sure field goal too.
Yeah. I was watching The Simpsons by then.
That was for sure at least a field goal. So it would have been at least 3-3 right there. But probably would have went to overtime. Whoever got the fucking coin toss, I guess. But probably would have ended in the tie.
We would have put in Garoppolo, and we would have lost by a lot more than 3.
We would have lost 24 to nothing.
Hey. No, the thing is, though, I'd rather have lost like that than 3-0 because the point is our defense was not going to give up points. Maybe Garoppolo would have gave up a fucking interception or something like that. But the thing is that we needed a change in that game, bro. Like, there was nothing happening. We couldn't move the ball. Like, I
was very surprised when I heard Gabe say that. I was surprised.
He was mad. Gabe gets pissed off, bro.
Those are the type of games where you needed like a spark, a change, or something. It's not that you want to completely go away from them or something like that. Like, you've seen teams do this shit before, dog. Like, you know what I mean? It's not about that, though. It's more about like we needed to spark that game. It was 0-0, couldn't pass the 50-yard line. Like, let's see if Jimmy G could at least go in there one drive, like, you know what I mean, start the third quarter. If you fucking, you know, something, dog, but we needed something. Fucking, even if it wasn't fucking Jimmy Garoppolo, if it was fucking Hoyer, if it was fucking Jacoby Myers, I don't give a fuck. We needed a spark back there. You know what I mean? That's the only thing. That was the only thing I was trying to
Tucker. Throw the bomb to Trey Tucker. Let me tell you guys something about Gabe. Gabe's all calm and collective on the live shows. But we talk like halftime of games or during the game sometimes. And then you get your phone, you put it on speakerphone, you have it right next to you and shit.
Fucking
you gotta put your phone like 10 feet in front of you. And Gabe is still loud. Gabe is still loud. So he get totally different dude on game day. I think all of us are.
Oh yeah.
Gabe is.
I have to watch the game.
Gabe is on Demon 420 time when the game's on. Demon 420.
I cannot watch the game inside the house though, because I'm too loud for inside the house.
That's fucking hilarious.
And Lo just sometimes I win Lo. I went and watch a couple games with Lo. He's like, "What the fuck, man? This and that," and I'm yelling in his own house. He got people there, his family's there, and I'm over here cussing.
It was a preseason fucking game when we watched that shit, bro.
I ain't gonna go to your house and watch a preseason game. I go to your house and watch a real game.
We're watching a preseason game.
Mm-mm.
That was a whole different thing, bro. Like, now if we do that, bro, it's just me and you, bro, and whoever else fucking, like, I'm not gonna invite nobody over.
I'm not gonna tell you not to invite your family to the pad, bro.
Like, no, my sister's here, my nephew and my sister might come. My sister might come, but that's different. But anyways, that's something totally different, though.
But the other little kid kept taking my drink. He kept taking my water, man, and doing something with it.
Who?
He kept going like this to the TV, and I was looking at low. I was looking at low like this.
That wasn't even supposed to happen.
And then Wally was following them dudes. He got the dog. And 4 kids. Good play happens. I'm over here like this. But the food was great. My tummy was filled, so that's good, bro. I like that.
Gravy just talking shit. He just loved right when he comes to my house, he goes straight to my recliner.
Yeah, my recliner.
He's a my recliner.
I took this
because you don't have the recliner in the house yet.
I had to get rid of it, bro.
Hey, matter of fact, bro, whenever you're ready to come pick up your recliner, bro, you come pick it up.
Oh, you gotta kick it down. I'll go pick it up right now after the show.
I'll let you know when.
All right.
Says, I get loud during the Raider games too, and all my dogs hide from me when they hear the game on. Shit, yeah. We should have a fucking watch party. You know what? I gotta figure that shit out, bro. Like, we
could just be on and do it. I'm thinking. I don't know if it'll pan out, but we talked about it, doing a little play-by-play type thing from knowledge of football.
Yeah, I was saying to do it on a fucking Madden game, and you guys just talk shit to how bad
I'm not yelling at the. I know more. I know a lot of more football than some of these other cats.
Yeah, we'll have to figure it out. We could do a live watch party. We should have a watch party somehow.
I don't know if Gabe will be on, but
no. What we can do is like just between us. Just like probably record it and just have everybody on just talking and just like, you know how I do this right here when it's just like that. And then we're all talking and have everybody in the background. We can do that and just watch the game, but not have it recorded. And then
I want to see emotions, bro. I want to see you're pissed, your emotions, bro.
Yeah. Well, we have to figure it out. We'll figure it out. That might not be a bad idea. We'll figure that out.
Dial up the Geek Squad, bro. You can do it.
I can do anything, bro. I can do anything. I'll figure it out.
Besides make me a beat. I've been waiting for a beat for 2 years.
Gravy. Can we talk about this when we're not live, bro? Like just.
Well, you say you do everything, but I'm just telling you something.
Don't I?
Yeah, I got a contradiction.
What happened to Stogies with Gravy all week long? And you need thumbnails, and I got all that for you.
Like you say, I got shit to do. I use yours.
You got shit to do. See, this is the way we argue all the time.
I got sleep.
We stop, the camera stop, and Gravy stops saying he says that after we say the Raiders and stuff like that, we just start going in at it. And Gabe just sits back and laughs and smokes. This is us all.
but wait. I would have recorded Gabe one time when he said,
"Yeah, we'll talk about
beep Raiders, beep Raiders." Like
Jack off of all trades, master of none, master debater of none. Okay, that's messed up. That's messed up, Vic. He
didn't say jack off of all trades. Where you get that from?
Can't hear you, Gabe.
I'm cleaning it up a little bit now. Cleaning it up. More.
Gravy bringing up old issues. He said, "Nope."
And sometimes the Reddit make my back hurt, man. Make my nerves.
No, the NFL has a copyright. Yeah. Now we'll be able to figure it out, bro. I think so. Look, this is kind of crazy. I'm starting to learn a little bit more about it. Like if you pre-record some shit and then play it, as long as you're involved in it, you should be all right. I don't think they're gonna copyright you because I don't think it's the emblems or anything like that. I just seen a guy that had like 3,000 views as a Seahawk fan watching Aiden O'Connell shit, and it had Fox and fucking NBC and all. It had all that shit on there, bro. So yeah, so there's ways around it. But I'm saying I could record it, but won't be able to go live with it. You know what I mean? And then I'll have to probably replay it and shit like that. So,
bro, I want live reaction.
We can have the live reaction recorded, but we can't play it live. That's what I'm saying. So we can have everybody be on the screen wherever you guys are at, cameras wherever, microphones on us.
Have the game on the screen.
Yeah,
that's all.
So like we can be like this, bro. Like, and then the game's over here, and everybody's in the building right here, and we see it, but it'll be like over here, like in the empty area, like on this side.
That's
and
cool.
Then everybody be lined up right here, but it'll be a pre-record, and then we send it, and then we play it live, and then like on a live. So
yeah, I got my big water. Excuse that.
Yeah, don't even trip. We're good,
bro. I've been drinking water for days, bro, because I don't sweat. I have a condition where I don't sweat. So
damn, I wish I had that condition. No, I don't wish I had that condition. I wish I had No, I don't. I just what I'm saying. I wish I just had something like that. It was just naturally just like that. You know, what I mean? Not a condition. Just like I don't sweat. Fuck, dog. I sweat.
I don't sweat shit, cuz. I was playing. Anyways, Sunday, are we gonna have any guests? Anybody gonna pull up?
You want us to tell them now?
I don't know.
So I just take it that you're gonna end the show early again.
Yeah, I mean, because you kept me up all night last night. I was trying to go to sleep. You called me like
15 minutes.
Pause.
I was asleep.
Dude, I called him. I don't know
Hey,
what time
yo. He said he kept me up all night. Hey, yo, calm down.
Around
not all night. I mean, just for about 15 minutes during the
night. Making me a reputation, bro. You over here messing with me.
No, we got to start looking. We got to, because look, now we got to get to the point to where we're getting ready to transition into where we're really going to start looking at the quarterbacks. Who's going to be on, like, you know what I mean? We're looking at the fourth, like Carter Bradley's probably going to be gone. You know what I mean? Gentry, Coker. You know what I mean? There's a couple guys, and then we've got to talk about, like, you know, Cody White here.
Sunday rookies are Sunday. The rookies fucking show up.
Matter of fact, yeah. Shout out Sean Johnson. So let me pull up. Oh, I fucking got IG. Let me pull up right here.
And then I think Tuesday everybody shows up, right? The 21st is the rookies, and then the 23rd is all everybody.
Yeah, let me go to my messages real quick. Shout out Sean Johnson, man. I know he's been busy too. So this is what it is. July 20th, rookies and quarterbacks report. July 21st, 23rd, yeah, and rookies and quarterbacks report.
Okay,
which is smart, which is good, and I like that. Yeah, I like that. And then the 21st to the 23rd, 3-day pre-camp warm-up. 23rd, veterans report. Antonio Pierce presser. July 24th, first practice. July 25th, day 2, Patrick Graham presser. Day 3, first padded practice, Pierce presser.
We gotta put that in our community tab. Like we gotta put that right there, like that post in the community tab. Like if people want to go check out like when first days of fucking camp or whatever like that, they could just look at the post on our page, and you can go check it out. You know what I mean? Go see when his presser is and all of that shit. You know what I mean? That'll be I mean, just so that way you guys don't have to be looking around and shit like that. You guys can just go our page, look at the community tab, and bam, it'll be right there. You know, the schedule for fucking training camp.
Yeah, so then it's so day 4, day 5, so yeah. So all the way to August 7th, bro. It got us all out. But the 20th, which is Sunday. No, I apologize. It is Sunday. 20th, Saturday.
Dope ass show.
We might do something during the day, bro. See if anything comes up. But
quarterbacks, I think that'll be the first day. They're just settling in. Second day, you'll probably get maybe something else. Sunday, which we'll probably have a little bit more news. So Sunday night, we could probably have something to talk about. You know what I mean?
It just matters if Gate can hop that fence, bro. If Gate can hop that fence over there, whether
go over there with a GoPro, hop the fence.
Costa Mesa.
Yeah, Costa Mesa, you're down the street, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what? But yeah, man, it's coming up, bro. It's coming up cool. And then Sunday we'll have something to talk about. And then they have the Sunday actually they'll be doing this Sunday I won't be here. This Sunday I will not be here. I'm gonna be at Bass Lake. I'll be chilling. My boys will be here. I won't be here. You know what I mean? So you guys will actually have a good show.
I'm try to get a fucking a guest or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Get somebody for that. Get Maine, get whoever, get Rundown, Turf, anybody you guys want.
I'm gonna try to get Wi-Fi.
Yeah, let's go get Wi-Fi, bro. Dude, I haven't heard that name in forever, damn.
Oh fuck!
I haven't heard that forever.
Just bring him on so we can talk shit to him, though. I wonder if you would do that, dog. Just roast his ass. Like, hey, dog, are you interested in being like roasted by Raider fans? Like, it probably benefit you, dog, because I mean you are a bitch. I mean, let's get roasted real quick, you know.
I couldn't.
The bitch that got 60,000 subscribers.
Jesus, yeah.
Off of fucking straight fucking clickbait and all of that bullshit. Well, yeah, of course.
That's forget you. There's a couple of shows like that.
Chandino, what up, bro? Salute to you, brother. Hopefully you're having a good one. Vic saying something right here, which is true, and hopefully we'll have something coming up here, something to talk about, because I don't know, secondary is a little but he's saying, man, I would like us trading for a solidified DB and get one in free agency. If we don't get one during the free agency.
There'll be a good one out there gets cut.
Yeah.
How about Stephon Gilmore? He's still out there.
Stephon, yeah, he was even saying something, put something up, like, you know what I mean? I'm this, that, and the third, and I still haven't got picked up. So
I want my boy Bennett to be successful.
Shine, that would be good. Because like I said again, that would be a cheap deal going forward. He's a rookie. He's on a rookie deal still.
Yep.
That's the best case scenario. Like if he balls out and we don't have to get nobody, if Tyree balls out and we don't have to get nobody, if Aiden O'Connell balls out and we don't have to get nobody at those three positions, like, bro, like all the money we're gonna have next year, we could literally use it on everything else. You know what I mean? So if those things pan out, I mean, which is, that's gonna be the best thing, because I think we're set kind of in a lot of other positions. Maybe and then another thing too. So like for Gravy, I think that's why I didn't mention him right away. But Zamir too. If Zamir pans out too, like you don't have to pay a lot of money there. You know what I mean, for a running back, because he's still kind of on his rookie deal. You'll probably ask for a little bit more next year, but I don't see him breaking the bank anytime soon. You know what I mean? So it's like I just see if we can find a way to have, like, if these guys have some good years, dog, like we're gonna be able to go and pay Hobbs his money he wants. We're gonna be able to go pay fucking, even keep Morig if he has another good year, and keep fucking, resign Spillane and do those type of things, because money is gonna be able to go other places, dog. You're not gonna have to go try to get desperate and go after Dak Prescott or a quarterback that gets fucking, a quarterback that becomes healthy, available or something like that. You know what I mean? Or possibly a college quarterback that's does really, really good, and now he's set to be the number one pick. So now you have to go again, try to do the same thing again, try to trade up again, because I don't feel like this team's gonna be bad enough to where they're gonna be picking in any of those top picks. So it's just, to me, bro, like that's best case scenario. Let's and that's why that's why I'm hoping that these coaches are gonna be the biggest thing that for them, because last year you see the difference.
Sanders shit in the chat. Dude.
Yeah,
because last year you see, dog, it's like it has a lot to do with coaching in football, dog, because you've seen the same fucking team, and then at the beginning of the season against Chicago, against Detroit, we looked horrible out there, dog. Horrible. On both sides of the ball. Against Buffalo, we looked horrible. You know what I mean? So it's like, and then once that fucking change was made, it's like, did these guys all of a sudden learn how to play football again or something? Nah, dog, it's not that. It's just, it's a different thing with like when you're actually playing for a coach. You know what I mean? When you're actually playing for the coach. You know what I mean? And then, like the coach, you've seen the difference, dog, from night and day, from fucking Halloween to the next Sunday. Boom. It was a fucking different. It was a whole different atmosphere in the fucking thing. Malcolm Kuntz looked like a fucking perennial Pro Bowler. You know what I mean? It's just, and you've seen a little bit of flashes here and there, but nobody would ever give him a chance. And it's just, those are the type of things that's why I think that looking at just a little sample, it wasn't a small sample size, because yeah, Zamir was a small sample size in 4 games, but the rest of the team played 9 games under AP, dog. You know what I mean? And they played against some tough teams, a team we haven't beat in fucking years. You know what I mean? Went in there, beat it. Yeah, we had some tough games, but the defense, which is his area, showed out. He went out and this year and got some. He knew exactly what he needed to bring into this coaching staff, some guys with offensive experience, and he went to go do that. He didn't fucking rest on like, yeah, I'm a head coach now, I'm gonna go just hire whoever the fuck I want. He specifically went out and got offensive minded guys, and that's why I think it's just
good
guys,
offensive.
Exactly, and these are the coaches that I think are going to help the development of these guys. Like we don't want to see development. I think, and that's why I think it's like what you say too much, that you're tired of the development because we haven't been able to develop nobody.
Yeah,
that's the biggest. That's why you don't want to see that's why you're tired of the oh fuck, we gotta wait for this guy to develop. But I think it's gonna be different with these guys because these guys are gonna actually make them develop. You know what I mean? You're not gonna have to wait around such a long time. Like, you're gonna actually see the development before your eyes. Like, we were just waiting around. Before, we were just waiting around and just stuck waiting. Never fucking actually seeing the fucking results. I think this coaching staff is going to prove they're going to have results, bro. They're going to demand results, and I just think that this team is going to react good to this coach because you've already seen it. You've already seen it in fucking just around the locker room. They have respect for this dude because he's done it. He's won at the highest level in the NFL. So it's just, I just think that's what has me hyped up about this team, though.
Yeah, and also with like Richardson and Devonshire and Bennett, big time. I like what SoCal Southpaw right here says. Bennett steps up. Peters was a bad influence, and McDaniels was no help. That's great, but this defensive line is going to give them that extra cushion. They're going to give him that extra second, so maybe he can back off the receiver instead of being right in his face and be able to make better decisions. Use that fucking sideline, as another defender. You know what I mean? Kind of be on the inside of him to push him to that route. So then Bennett's fast, bro. You guys both seen it that like he was turning around, the guy kind of burnt him, and he was running along the side of him like just jogging, like. You know what I mean? The guy has all the intangibles to actually be in
attitude, bro. That's attitude.
Yeah, so maybe, you know what I mean? A lot of the guys that are going to be in this locker room, like DA said, and I love this shit about it. He's like, either you're all in or you can go.
We
don't need you here. Bounce.
Yeah.
I did.
All that. Those last 2 games where they were, they had already been eliminated. You're like, hey guys, you guys are going to still get your check. Don't worry about that. But if you're not here to give it, like if you're fucking, from day one, or you're like, and it's like, you're going for the Super Bowl right now, then if you're not all in, the fuck out.
Yeah, dip out. Peace.
You're still gonna get your game check, but get the fuck out.
The thing that why I'm excited about Bennett, and I've always said it, not that last year when he was picked and then he came in, we thought that he had some guidance with the guy that we brought in for him. Now Jack Jones is a totally different cat. He plays with the same attitude, but he puts up better numbers on the field. You know what I mean? He's out there. He's a corner. He's out there doing shit that improves the game or the game flow. He'll get 2 picks for a touchdown. No wonder Bennett was so predictable up there because he didn't have. We were saying that Peters was going to be, he's a dog. He's going to guide the locker, the room.
Hey, do you know that?
All this shit. Just imagine Jack Jones and his way he plays the game and his attitude. Bennett will thrive off that, being a young player. That's why I'm not as hard on Bennett, because Bennett was a 4th round pick and playing corner.
Do you think Jack Jones will play any offense?
I wouldn't. I think we have enough on offense. What would he play?
Well, no, because they have him running reps on offense at receiver. Because they have him in there. Because he ran offensive plays his rookie year in New England, and he was actually pretty good.
He probably was the best athlete they had out there, bro. Because Jack Jones is an athlete, bro. That's where he gets his advantage from being an aggressive corner the way he is. And he talks shit, but the dude backs it up. Marcus Peters didn't back nothing up. We were looking at 7 years at Kansas City when he was beating us or fighting on the field, and Marshawn Lynch goes out there and saves his cousin. That's what we're happy about. You know what I mean? Oh, he's a dog. It's starting fights on the field. That gets you a penalty, man. What's good about that? Yeah. Jack Jones could teach this young cat. And believe you me, corner is a difficult position, almost like a quarterback, but not as mental. You got to be mental, but I think Bennett has to get that. If we're gonna be, that would make my defense. That would make me say that defense is tight. We got the defensive line. The only question after that would be a linebacker to a more aggressive linebacker to replace Diablo and Masters.
Tommy Eichenberg.
We got Eichenberg, but he's kind of spitting image of
we got that with Spillane, but Spillane doesn't have, you know, what
the thing is that like
Spillane was to replace.
Spillane, if he could be like Spillane though, Spillane, you've seen Spillane already improve his coverage skills. You know what I mean?
And
so he's already more, yeah, exactly. He's already of a more all-around type of fucking linebacker. So if Eichenberg could learn off of that and be that same type of player, shit, I'm with that, having those two type of linebackers on our team.
Mm-hmm.
But
you know what I mean? Like if they play the same.
The speed of Diablo to stop the run. Masterson, I don't know what he does, but he's always there. Maybe something might happen. But I doubt it.
Don't say that. We're just saying Eichenberg can come in and like take maybe like, you know, be that 3.
I don't think he can play outside. I don't think he can play outside, bro. He's not fast.
He could take Masterson's spot.
Yeah, I would rather have him take
weak side, not the strong side. He could play the weak side though.
Well, they have him. They have Darian Butler as a strong side with Luke, so they have Tommy as a middle linebacker. So
yeah,
if he can play strong and convert, then that'll be cool too. But you know what I mean.
Or have him play the conventional, like the guy that's already more. I think maybe could play more like. Why would you ask him out of the rookie year? Maybe you move him along, maybe to try to move him outside. But if anything, if you're going to play both of them on the field, with the improvement that you've seen in Spillane with his coverage, I would move him maybe more to the outside or the strong side if I had to. You know what I mean? And then play Eichenberg in his natural position in the middle.
Vic, can we please?
I don't think that. I think. You guys know me. I think Diablo's days are numbered with the Raiders. So.
Yeah.
He could be a surprise cut, bro. I'm not lying to you, bro. He could be a surprise cut.
He'll get picked up quick. He'll get picked up quick with his athleticism. And he'll probably end up having a good career somewhere else. But
look, he's barely going into his 4th year. Check this out. Every year he's gotten better. Guess who also did that and came into his own in his 4th year that we picked up? Spillane. So first year, 45 fucking total tackles. Second year, he had 17 games played, 45 tackles. Second year, 8 games played, 74 tackles. 15 games played, 106. So he led
the league and he led our team in tackles.
So yeah, so you know what I mean? He had solo and then assisted. He had 65 solo. He had the most tackles in the this year. His last 2 years, we're going to combine that. In 2 years, yeah. So he stepped up. So,
but the thing about Diablo is that he has 3 great games, and then you don't see him for 3 more.
Bullshit. He only missed 2 games, bro.
Or he gets hurt, or he falls off,
Yeah,
he's playing with the club and stuff. And you even said, Lo, I had you concentrated on Diablo. Saying, look where he gets his solo tackles from. The running back already has 5 yards by the time. You do that. Linebackers are supposed to stop you at the line of scrimmage.
Yes.
Yeah, my biggest gripe about him is he makes, because he was a free safety, it was a strong safety or whatever. He plays safety. He makes safety angles. He makes safety angles as a linebacker. Like his angles are off. You know what I mean? He's not covering the holes the right way.
He didn't get brought in
further out. He thinks he's coming out from like 15 yards deep compared to the 5 yards deep. You see what I'm saying? So those angles, he's taking bad angles. So
their intention was to make him a linebacker because he was a big safety. So the Gruden's he was a linebacker getting taught that. So 4 years from now, you're telling me that you can't step up to the line of scrimmage and make a hit, or do you get blown up? Because that tackle that tackle that you always do on running backs, it ain't allowed in the NFL anymore. So how many flags are you going to give for us? Unless you change that up.
He got a little bit better, towards the end of the year too, before he broke his arm. But the thing with him is just he can't stay healthy.
Yeah.
Like I could probably have a little bit more faith in him in this offense. I mean, in this defense, that he'll play better and shit like that. Because I think that there's gonna be it's just gonna be a wow just gel defense. I think these guys are ready to go out there and show the league something else, dog. But the thing with him though, the major thing with him, dog, is that he just can't stay healthy.
Yeah.
I want to get a number 5, bro. I want to get Diablo jersey. I want him to be successful.
Dope ass jersey. Everyone was saying that.
But he just needs to change that safety out of him, which is hard to do if you did that your whole life. You know.
That's what I'm saying. He got a little bit better at it last year, though. He got a little bit better.
The 100 tackles. The 100 tackles is great, Gabe.
No, but what I mean is that he would trail. He trails a lot of tackles, and he's not getting them at the point of attack. Like he's not filling gaps. He's not filling holes and meeting the guys. And that's the difference between him and Spillane. You know what I mean? That I've seen out of him. What? You know what I mean? Balls, you know, hey yo.
You don't want to go heads up. You don't want.
Yeah, and the dangerous part about that is that the rule change. That's a dangerous way to tackle now. You could get a 15-yard penalty for every time you tackle like that.
And an automatic first down. So how many first downs are you going to give up, Diablo? Yeah. If you just change that angle, you got go heads up, hit him from the side. Don't grab his waist and drag him down. And have the running back drag you for 7 yards.
Hey, and sometimes when you've been tackling like that all your life, it's very hard to change that habit.
Yeah, it is. It's tough when you've been playing the safety, but by 4 years, bro, you ought to figure it out already. Yeah. Enough that's thousands of reps of drills that you've done to go heads up. Or maybe just isn't like he taking on tackles or, pulling guards or whatever. That's the first thing you got to do, Gabe, is you got to initiate that hit with the lineman. Shed him and then go get the running back.
Take out his feet, man. Take out his feet and make the, let your other guys fucking come and fill the hole. Whatever you got to do.
Shoelace tackle. As long as he goes down.
He's saying, Vic's saying, let's trade for Fred Warner, bro. Of course, but everybody knows.
Watch Fred Warner, dude. Watch Fred Warner, and I think we're talking about overhyped. He's a Pro Bowler. Look what Kansas City did.
He's in a
Look
good system.
Kansas City did to that dude. Embarrassing. All pro linebackers don't get embarrassed like that. Or get tired. Get tired, take your shoes off because your feet hurt because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. And then take a loss in the Super Bowl, and then you're overhyped. That game right there in the Super Bowl where you have to be 100% dialed in, he was getting abused. They abused an all-pro linebacker. Overhyped all-pro linebacker.
Just goes to show that, like, Greenlaw was a big fucking part of that. Linebacker.
2 linebackers that would have been a different story.
And when he got hurt in that fucking Super Bowl off that freakish shit, that shit changed a lot in that game, though.
Yep.
He's very handsy. He gets away with holding receivers, tight ends, running backs.
That changed a lot in that game, though.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens, bro. But hey, we're gonna be live on Sunday, man. Wow, the boys will be live. I don't know who they're gonna have pulling up and stuff like that, man. But yes, sir. Thank you guys for pulling up, man. We appreciate every single one of you guys. We got 53 people in the building. Hit that like button on the way out, man.
We need more, man. We need more, you guys.
Don't worry. Camp's coming around. Fans are gonna start watching again. They're gonna start watching for all the news and shit like that. Don't worry, we'll be here. We'll still be here.
You guys are just getting the smidgen. You're getting a smidgen of the information we got so far.
Yeah.
Just wait. Stay with us.
Hey, Thor, man, have a good one too, man. What's that? Oh, that's what it is. Aaron Davis says, Lame Diablo, Lone D will work. Give it one. D-Mokes, always with the AOC MVP coming, bro. I hope. Let's go for that, bro. But man,
give him time. Give him time again. You see, Aaron Davison is one of those guys that 4 years isn't enough.
My opinion,
4 years isn't enough to do it. We're going to hear this about so many guys on our team, bro. I'm tired of hearing that shit. Tired of it. If you don't know me by now, I've never seen you.
Gravy. Every single guy now is going to develop. I don't know about what pace, but I think they're going to actually develop.
Yeah.
Before we wouldn't get nobody to develop. They would not develop until they got under other coaching. We said it before ourselves on this show. they wouldn't get better until they got with other coaches on other teams. And I think that's the difference now. I think we have those coaches here now.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Blame
To be able to
Davis. I blame Davis a whole lot, bro. I blame
That's
Davis
what I
a
mean.
whole lot for tearing up our traditions and our way we play ball, which wasn't good anyways. And bringing this dude in and made it worse.
So
But that's what
look,
has us-
even his dad in the younger years, bro, was doing this thing. But for the last 10 years when he was in, it was
He's
a lot of
fucking up.
shit football, bro.
He's fucking up.
So it was both of them. So he's making up. And look, one of the another things that fucking DA said is that he's putting a lot of good football players around him. Derek Carr said, I apologize. Derek Carr said that. He said Seymour's supposed to be coming in and trying to be part of the Raiders too, in some shape or form, whatever, whatnot. So was Brady. Yeah. Brady knows football. So he's trying to learn the game as much as he possibly can, because what he learned from his dad, and then a lot of the time when he was getting groomed, his dad was doing a lot of bad shit. So now he's trying to put the right players around. He got the money to do it. So now he's doing that, bro. So it's gonna change, bro. And he's starting with our head coach and this coaching staff, bro. So I'm excited. We good. So yeah. So we're talking. So
that's why we're the underdogs.
We're about to start going live again on Tuesday nights. We go live on 8 o'clock, Thor. So hopefully we don't run into each other, man. Or shit, come fuck with us, bro. We'll get you on and we'll just do some shit too. You already know what's up, bro. You guys are always welcome here and shit. Anybody wants to do anything, man, you guys hit us up, hit Gravy up, hit me, hit fucking Raider Gabe up. We'll get you in and we'll chop it up, bro. You know what I mean? So
Gabe won't answer.
Charm said, yeah, Gabe won't answer, but just reach out. Or go to RaiderNationLive IG or the IG, and I'll get to it, man. We'll
fucking put me on blast like that.
Hey, your boy did, man.
You don't even answer the phone calls we shoot to. I called low 4 times, bro. No game.
Oh man, relax. I called you back. So anyways, man, we're about to get out of here, man. You guys have a great week and weekend. The boys will be here Sunday. I won't. So, man, hopefully you guys have a good one, man. Like we always tell you guys around these parts, be thankful for what you do got, what you don't. Don't drink and drive. And on 3, boys. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Raiders! All right, man. Peace. You guys be safe.